Well, tonight is the biggest opportunity in Goran Danilovic's career. Tonight he has the chance to pull off an upset, to make a name for himself, if he can overcome the odds and defeat world champion Baris Nezif. Goran Danilovic being led to the ring by world champion Daniel Dawson and trainer Ron the Bomb Parr. And let's see if Goran Danilovic has any bombs in his hands tonight to take care of business against Baris Nezif, Hammer.
Well, Danilovic now working out of Malvern Martial Arts also. We're told there's some serious improvement in his form, and we await that.
One of the most underrated kickboxers in Australia, ISKA world champion Baris Nezif. Tonight Nezif returns to Tarak Solak's super promotion to once again display his dazzling skills right here on Fox Sports. Of course, Hammer, this is the man who we once saw put Julian Howe from England through the ropes to win his world title at Festival Hall.
That's correct, Michael. It's been a while since Baris Nezif has been showcased on such a prestigious event as is here tonight.
The semi-main event of the evening, the super welterweights in the ring. This one scheduled for 6 rounds. In the blue corner, trained by Ronnie Parr. Tonight weighing in at 67.05 kilograms. Make welcome Goran Danilovic. His opponent in the red corner, back on a Tarak Solak promotion card, trained by Jamel Hassan. He is the current world ISKA champion. Tonight, weighing in at 67.75 kilos, Baris Nezif. The third man inside the ring, Mr. Dave Hedgecock. Your judges at ringside, Terry Clay, Malcolm Bullner, and Bryce Birtwistle.
Just icing down the shin, the right shin of world champion Baris Nezif, those cracking shins of his. And if he gets them up around the head of Goran Danilovic tonight, it'll be lights out for Danilovic. Baris Nezif, one of the best kickers in the business. One of Australia's more unheralded world champions. But let's take nothing away from Baris Nezif, a superb fighter. Goran Danilovic fighting under the Malvern Martial Arts Centre here tonight. Ron the Bomb Parr and Daniel Dawson in his corner. Jamal Hassan there in the corner of Baris Nezif.
I'll tell you what, Michael, Nezif, if they're icing his shin down now, that could be a bit of concern in that area. Not often you see a fighter ice his shin before the bout has even started, so perhaps he's carrying a bit of an injury there.
This is what I call, in case we're knocked down, you must go to the furthest neutral corner. If I ask for a break, I want a good, clean break. The main thing is, if you just listen to what I ask, we'll have a good, clean fight. Understood? Good. Shake hands,
The living legend, Dave Hedgecock, with last-minute instructions to both men. Baris Nezif, world champion in the red corner. Goran Danilovic in the blue corner. A big opportunity indeed for Danilovic here tonight if he can defeat the world champion. Of course, the title not on the line tonight. But what is on the line for Danilovic is a chance to make himself pretty much a star overnight if he can overcome Baris Nezif.
Well, it's an article that was covered in International Kickboxer magazine. Titles, how important are they?
It's fight time. Round one.
Basically, a lot of the public, you guys watching this at home, have said the titles really don't matter. It's just the good action that people want to see. And this should be a pretty rounded and solid performance from both fighters here. Both guys are very tough, and they're going to give it their all.
We're underway in the first round. This one's scheduled for 6x2. High right round kick, there it is. The one I talked about before from Baris Nezif. We've seen him connect with it. Cranium cracker. Smack bang to the side of the head. A very devastating technique. Good body shots there from Nezif. But don't underestimate the punching power of Goran Danilovic. Very well-built fighter. Whipping high left round kick, lead leg round kick there from Nezif, showing great agility. As we mentioned, won his world title from England's Julian Howell, who he put through the ropes at Festival Hall a couple of years ago. There's the high right round kick from Nezif. Danilovic lining up a round kick of his own, looking for the left rib cage. Nezif just backing him into the neutral corner. Danilovic needs to get out of there. Guards up well against the high right round kick, then goes to work with the handiwork. A couple of jabs, setting up the big right hand there for Baris Nezif. He's got him backed into the neutral corner, right in front of our commentary position.
You can see Nezif just getting Danilovic right into the corner there. That's where he likes to keep his opponents. And then he'll go to work. Rattling round shin kick to the head of Danilovic. Lucky he's keeping his gloves up nice and tidy. Danilovic, he's got a good defence on him.
Baris Nezif, very well composed fighter. Superb arsenal of techniques, both in the hand and leg department.
Both fighters being warned there by centre referee Dave Hedgecock for the head clashing. Just being told to keep it clean. As Danilovic turns Baris around in the corner, there's a role reversal for you, Michael. Danilovic is actually looking very composed here tonight. It's a very solid performer indeed. Baris Nezif, he wants to make a good impression on this big showcase. Huge card we've got here tonight. So this is his opportunity to put out and show what he's got.
You were doing very good on the top, but just doing on the top. Listen to me. When you go pa pa pa, you hit the head, that's good. Second time, pa pa pa, chop his leg off. He's not in the position checking you when you're hurting him with your hands. Chop his leg, front leg off. Can you do that for me, please? Okay, pa pa pa, strong, chop his front leg off. You understand that? That's what you're gonna do now.
Well, there's the advice from Jamal Hassan as the Bar 20 showgirl exits the ring. Mario Florides, happy birthday to you. Must have a very hard job doing that all night. He's a true gentleman, Mario. But Baris Nezif, his trainer Jamal Hassan, giving him the word. Work upstairs, finish downstairs, chop that leg.
I actually heard that you auditioned for Mario's job once there, Hammer.
Yeah, I wasn't strong enough to lift those hefty ropes, Michael, however.
Okay, break, step back, clean break.
They come much stronger than Big Bad Mario, former Mr. Australia bodybuilding champion, of course. And a happy birthday to Mario. Big cheerio also to Nick Argus and all the boys watching in Oakley. Scotty Bannon and all the boys up north in Queensland. And to our many fans right around the country here on Fox Sports.
And all the guys from Car Carnival up there on the sunny Gold Coast. Gary and Max, hope you're doing some deals up there, fellas.
Well, Baris Nezif doing some deals in centre ring at the moment. Nice 1-2 to the jaw of Goran Danilovic. Good uppercut up the right from Nezif. Danilovic back against the ropes again. Nice high right round kick from Nezif. Danilovic just turning him around. Ties him up. Dave Hedgecock will separate both men. Good strong showing so far from Danilovic, as Mark said.
He's a solid performer, Danilovic. Usually he chops down at the legs a lot more. He's left that at home tonight, preferring rather the box on.
Inside leg kick from Danilovic. Nice short right uppercut from Baris Nezif. And the world champion launching those searing right round kicks. Nezif just stalking Danilovic at the moment. Big thumping right hand there from Danilovic, ties him up. And Baris Nezif, an expressionless fighter, always just cool, calm, and a picture of collectiveness in centre ring. Checks the low kick, snaps out the right hand to the jaw, just rocking Danilovic's head back.
This is a mark of two experienced fighters, Michael. You'll see they're not just relying on one or two shots. They're throwing their shots in lots of 3 and 4, really building up the combinations.
And another superb main event brought to you by super promoter Tarak Solak in conjunction with Paul Demacoli. And of course, stay tuned, folks, because coming up next, the supreme fighting machine Gurkhan Ozkan squares off against John Horford in a boxing grudge match.
Okay, just let him keep coming to you like that. Let him keep coming. You'll pick it up a little bit more. Do a little bit more. Go forward, come back. Go forward. Okay, don't go straight back. Yeah, if he comes forward, throw a handle. Yeah, step in it. All right, just watch your footwork. Up. Okay, just he's not kicking. Go up your legs that much. Kick your hands. When you're on the ropes, right? Chop the legs. Keep your hands high and just chop the legs. Cover up tight and chop the legs. Yeah, drink it.
And that's some sound words from Ronnie Parr. Well, Danilovic, here you see Baris. He's got Danilovic on the ropes. Nice high round kick. And that was where Ronnie Parr wants Danilovic to work the legs a lot more. He has got some solid size behind his legs. He's just not throwing those leg kicks enough, tenderising the thigh. He's just sitting on the ropes and going in upstairs in the hand department. He's got to work his legs a lot more than Danilovic.
Dave Hedgecock gets us underway in the third round of action. Danilovic, the right round kick to the ribs. Oh, there's one to the head, the temple tickler from Baris Nezif. Just probing up the left hand, then went downstairs, the chopping leg kick. Danilovic turns him around, goes for the inside leg kick to the inside right thigh.
Okay, break. Let go, step back.
It's been a good clean fight so far. Good parry of the front kick there from Baris Nezif. Went for the uppercut and missed the target.
Danilovic has to really be wary of that right round kick of Nezif, because he's rocketing that leg up to the head like you wouldn't believe, Michael. He's throwing it with his all.
There it is, the lead leg round kick to the head from Nezif. Nice clumping left hand there from Danilovic. And Baris Nezif just smiling in the clinch. He's enjoying himself out here, the world champion, Baris Nezif.
It's just another day in the office for Baris Nezif. Certainly comfortable in centre ring. It's where he does his best work.
Baris Nezif, a product of Jamal Hassan, the first man to ever win the Blitz Hall of Fame Kickboxing Trainer of the Year award. And what a fantastic trainer and a fantastic person Jamal Hassan is. Nezif just dancing around. Just leading up the left hand there, Danilovic. Nezif just steps in with the jab. Inside leg kick from Goran Danilovic. There's the rib cracker off the right leg from Nezif. Another good solid round here, Hammer.
Certainly both fighters going toe-to-toe when it comes to the combination stakes. Except, geez, I'll tell you what, Michael, that right round kick, if it gets through...
He hit him! He hit him! The big right hand! Danilovic in trouble! Baris Nezif going to town on Goran Danilovic!
I'll tell you what, Danilovic looked like he was all over there. But he fought back right on the buzzer, right on the bell.
Whoa,
what a tough customer. Danilovic, he was hurt. He was seriously hurt there.
But
I'll tell you what,
he still had enough guts to fire back.
He covered, and then he's just opened up. And I'll tell you what, he has a heart bigger than Texas, Danilovic. He is a solid boy.
You don't want him to fall down.
I thought Baris Nezif was going to put him away then, Hammer.
Well, Nezif should have chopped his leg, gone upstairs after he hit him in the head. He should have chopped his leg, and that could have possibly dropped Danilovic. Once again, here we see the flurry. Danilovic turning his back. Dire mistake. There's that right round kick. You can see how much it reverberates through the guard of Danilovic. Danilovic in a spotted by there's the uppercut. That's the one that did the damage. Right round kick was just a rattling of the head on the gloves. Danilovic covering. You'll see him open up in it. There he fights back. And it was somewhat playing. He was hurt, but he was almost playing possum there a little bit.
We are ready to rock and roll in the fourth round of action. The end of the third was absolutely electrifying.
Excuse me, just back your corner. Corners, you're both going to have to make it a bit quicker, okay? Both corners a bit quicker. Ready?
The living legend Dave Hedgecock just laying down the law to both corners. We're underway in round number 4. Baris Nezif almost had him at the end of the third stanza.
Nezif, white and red shorts. Danilovic in that aqua colour.
The big right hand, sweat flying off the brow again of Goran Danilovic. Baris Nezif is going headhunting here in the fourth. There's that whipping, searing right round kick. Nice gut-munching front kick off the lead leg there from Nezif. Danilovic just missing with his hooks. High right round kick from Nezif. Baris Nezif showing why he is the champion of the world in this weight division. Danilovic just sitting back against the ropes, fighting off the ropes. Nezif collects him again with the uppercut. Danilovic has been wobbled again.
Danilovic has to bring his elbows in tighter, Michael, because that's where the uppercut's getting through. He's got his guard up well, but he's just got his elbows spaced too far apart, and that's how Baris Nezif is getting that uppercut through. He's got to bring his elbows in together when he's lying on the ropes there.
Just over a minute gone here in the fourth round. Baris Nezif going to work on Goran Danilovic. They are loving it here, this capacity crowd at the Crown Casino. Nice leg check there from Nezif. Just probing with the left hand, setting up that straight right. There's a high right round kick. 1-2 combination off the ropes there from Danilovic, followed by the leg kick. There's that ironclad right uppercut and body shots again from Nezif. The big right hand again. Nezif just towing off, shooting off on him.
Danilovic has to answer a lot quicker. He's letting Nezif just tee off on him a little too much. He's got to start coming back a little bit more off the combo.
My word, right in front of our commentary position, Goran Danilovic went down.
Well, straight right hand. Nezif timed it perfectly, but Danilovic took a lot of a battering around the head area.
Well, that was a gruesome knockout, Hammer, as we see Dr. Peter Lewis attending to Goran Danilovic.
Peter Lewis, the best fight doctor in the country. So Danilovic is certainly in good hands. Here we see the replay. Danilovic just working in tight. Just that one momentary lapse in concentration. Nice high round kick there from Nezif. Getting it right up to the head of Danilovic. Straight right off the jaw. Nezif landed it flush on the jaw of Danilovic. Straight right, did the damage. And Baris Nezif, it was only a matter of time. He threw a lot of technique, a lot of combos. It's just, it's like a odds game. One of them's got to get in, and that's the one right there that got in. Baris Nezif timed it perfectly. Unfortunately for Goran Danilovic, great effort from him, however. I'll tell you what, he has a big heart, this man, and he give it his all.
In many sections of the crowd for Goran Danilovic. What a great customer.
He is a very tough boy, Goran Danilovic.
Dr. Peter Lewis just giving us the nod there, Hammer, just to let us know that Goran Danilovic is A-OK.
That's good to see, Michael. That's all it takes, that one split second. And you know what? A knockout doesn't hurt because you don't feel a thing, mate. It's just lights out. It's like nodding off to sleep for a split second.
Into the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, at a time of 1 minute 48 into the fourth round, the referee calls a halt to proceedings. Your winner, Baris Nezif.
Well, that's a fine effort from Baris Nezif. I tell you what, he punished Goran Danilovic with that right round kick. Just ended it well.
Victorious with one in hand, Baris Nezif, once again a very polished performance.
Yeah, thanks. Well, world champion or no world champion, Goran stepped into the ring against me. He put up a hard fight, so in my eyes that makes him a world champion. Thanks, Goran.
He was a very tough man. For the last part of the 2 rounds, you hit him with absolutely everything, and just when it looked as though he was gone, he jumped back up, threw another right. I mean, he was there.
Yeah, he's got a hard head. I don't like having fights like this when I know that I'm really hurting someone. I don't really like to finish him off in that fashion, but it's either him or me, so, you know, that's the way the game goes.
A very positive way to finish 1999. What about the 21st century? What are the plans upcoming in the year 2000?
Well, I've proved my point in this sport, I think. I proved that I'm a quality world champion. I've fought top-line fighters, beaten top-line fighters. I've challenged everyone there is to challenge. I'll leave the promoting to Mr. Solak, and I'm here to fight, ready to go.
Words from a champion, Baris Nezif, victorious in the semi-main event here at the Crown Casino.